This is Engage New York, Module 3, Lesson 11. Read the objective while I read it out loud. I can subtract fractions making like units numerically. Okay, this lesson is complete opposite of yesterday's lesson. Yesterday's lesson, we were able to add fractions with mixed numbers, and we were able to pull out those whole numbers and then just add the fractions. But now with subtraction, it's a whole new ball game. You cannot just pull out the whole numbers. So we're going to start with some fluency, and our fluency is subtracting fractions from whole numbers. So you're going to go through, write down the answer here, adding and subtracting fractions with like units. I would normally do this orally with you in class, but now that you're watching this, go ahead and fill that in. Answer whether these are true or false. And then your application problem, Meredith went to the movies. She spent 2/5 of her money on a ticket and 3/7 of her money on popcorn. How much of her money did she spend? A bonus question is, how much money is left? And today, I want you to try to solve without drawing a picture or a model. I just want you to write the equation and solve it using the strategies that we learned yesterday. Then come back and debrief and check your work. Okay, so let's debrief. So subtracting fractions from a whole number: 1/2, 1.5, 2.5, 6.5, 4 1/4, 2/3, 1/3, 1 1/3, 1 2/3, 4 3/4. So what was your strategy for your subtraction? For me, I figure this is 3/4, so what is missing from here is 1/4. That's what I know is going to be a part of the fraction. Then adding and subtracting fractions with like units, we have 4/7, 2/7, 6/7, 0. We have 7/7, which is really 1. Then we have true, false, because 5, 6 plus 1, 6 is 6/6, which is equal to 1. Then on our application problem, it said we're just going to solve without drawing a picture. Here's a scoreboard. Here's my equation. Here's my scoreboard for finding my common denominator. Here is 2/5, and I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by 7, plus 3/7. I'm going to multiply the top and bottom by 5. So 14/35 plus 15/35 is 29/35. Meredith spent 29/35 of her money at the movies. The bonus question is, how much money is left? So if I take 1/2 of the money and I'm going to subtract 29/35, what she spent, and I know in order to add or subtract, I have to have like units. So I turn that 1/2 into 35/35. I subtract 29/35, and 6/35 of Meredith's money is left over. All right, come on back for concept development.